So I am headed back to Lehi this week. Same place we went to about a week ago. Liked it so much we're gonna do it a second time. You're kidding me. As far as dumb loads go, this is right up there. My name is Jupiter. I drive a truck. I own the truck I drive, and that's why I called my company Jupiter Trucking. Join me, and I'll take you along on some of the different things I end up doing to make a buck with a truck. You might recall on the last video where I used the stretch trailer, the airlines got caught up in the fifth wheel when I disconnected. And I kind of ripped them out, or at least the blue line. The red line's in one piece, and the electrical cord is in one piece, although rather dirty. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to rebuild some new lines here. Here are the remnants of the accident. I have had this in my shop for quite a while, waiting for a nice windy day like today to do this. I'm going to plug all these into the trailer and braid it all together. Okay, it's about half done. I am going to call this project finished. Go like that. So because I'm the kind of hoarder that really doesn't like to throw anything away, I found an old spring that I had from a different truck. Oh, this truck, different setup. And there we go. Everything just wants to fight me today. I'm gonna go show the other side what's up. If you can see the pin on the other side. Here. Underneath. That's what it looks like on this side. And this is what the trailer is underneath. It's actually a frame that slides inside of a frame. This is what the frame looks like from the rear looking forward. See, the interior frame rolls on the exterior frame. You're kidding me. This is bizarre. I think I know what happened. Wow. The name of the game today is 10 feet off the rear. I want 10 or less off the rear. So that's what I'm really shooting for. Okay. So we can come forward and see where we're at.
76.3 and change.
This should be fine then. I thought it was, I calculated 76.6, but okay. Well, this is it. The whole load. Right here. I have 30 inches, but that's plenty enough for everything. It's not going to hit anything. It's a whopping, what, 1 foot tall. It weighs 1,800 pounds. And I ended up with 9 feet overhang off the back. I'm going to be there before dark anyway, I believe. (9'4" off the back. come up here on the catwalk just to get a better look at this load. As far as dumb loads go, this is right up there. My guess is that one of the ones I brought out before was damaged, so they had to build a replacement. It's happened before, but not on this scale. Usually it's one little joist will drop off as we're going by.
Sunset is 7:33 p.m. in Lehi, and my ETA is 7:33 p.m. Sweet. That doesn't happen too often. I just had a guy get a hold of me on the CB and tell me that there's a big wreck, big pileup 34, 35 miles ahead. Might not make it to the job before dark after all. Okay, we're stopped. It's 6:15. See how long this takes.
Your back or down there eastbound and go for a stop there at 36.
That was quite the tangle up here. Oh, look at that. Okay, XPO's off in the ditch. We got a hot shot doing something over here. He's all jackknifed. We got a car on the left, a car on the right. Two cars on the right. Oh boy. Three cars, four cars. That is a little bit of a tangle up. God damn. It's 6:45. That took 30 minutes. We got them all over the place today.
Well, since I'm not going to make it before dark, I'm going to put a light on here. There's one. And there's two. Man, the weather really sucks tonight. I am glad we're here and we're stopped. I do not want to play in this anymore. This is the bad thing about LED headlights. They do not melt snow. But at least they're bright enough they shine through it mostly. I could still see enough to get here at least. Yeah, the wind was rocking last night, but I was warm. Got a little bit of snow. I hope the job site isn't too torn up. Yeah, not thrilled about the parking location. There's not a whole lot else to do about it. Sometimes I really wonder what people think. He came out and asked me when I was gonna come in, and I said, well, as soon as someone tells me they want me to come in. And I said, where do you want me to go? And he's like, oh, I don't know. So we had to make a phone call. And he goes, see that little job trailer right there? The one right behind the trees? The one in front of the big job trailer? He goes, just leave it right there. And I said, I can't take it off by myself. Oh, so he has to make another phone call. Okay, we'll be about 10 minutes, but we're just going to go right there. I don't understand what people think sometimes. I'll pull off to the right. Shit, this is mud, man. I'm not going down that. Yeah, that's softer than I want to really deal with. I'm gonna go over there. I'm going to go right there. We're just going to have to deal with it. I don't know. I don't like these kinds. He's got it up. I'll hand it to them, they did it. This one's done. I hope they don't mess any of the other joists up, because once was fun, twice was nice. But I don't want to come a third time. There is zilch on the load board. There is nothing going from Utah to Nevada right now. So I'm going to go home. It's Friday morning, and it's about 9 o'clock here, and that'll put me home in the afternoon. That's where the wreck was yesterday. Looks like they got it all cleaned up. I know where those loads are coming from. Sure would be nice to haul them back to Fallon, but I bet you that guy's going to California. I wanted to say something about this stretch trailer real quick. Namely, that it's not mine. I don't own it. I used to own one exactly like this. Same year, same make, same model, everything. So I'm very familiar with it. But I sold it a few years ago because there wasn't a lot of work for it. I ended up doing 2 or 3 or maybe 4 loads a year with it, and I honestly just got tired of looking at it sitting in the yard. So I got a wild hair one day and just sold it. And then last year in, I think it was August or September, something like that, a friend of mine who owns this trailer
was underneath a load, a long, like 80-foot load going up to northern Washington. And he made it halfway there and he passed away. So I bobtailed from home up to Central Oregon, helped his wife get the truck unhooked, and I hooked up to the trailer and took it the rest of the way and delivered it. She didn't really have a place to put it. She had a million other things going on. Obviously, when Chad passed away, it was sudden. He was not that old. He was roughly my age. He might even been a little younger, I'm not sure. But he passed away very suddenly. So I asked her if I could just hang on to it. I'll keep it. I will store it at my place if I can use it. And she agreed. So that is why it's at my place, and that's why I'm using it. I give her a little piece of every load, help her out with some of the little extra income there. And when it comes time to sell it, if she's going to sell it, maybe I'll buy it again. So me being located where I am and having access to a trailer like this certainly works out in everybody's favor. And so, I don't know, we'll see what happens with it. I'm going to hang on to it as long as I can, help her out as much as I can. Maybe I'll buy it. We'll see. But I just kind of felt it was important to let everybody know that, and I'm not trying to be disingenuous or anything. Obviously, I know how to use them, and I'm very familiar with them, but I just don't know this one. So, there you go. Have I mentioned recently that I'm ready for spring? I wish it would quit snowing. All day, 2 days now. I just want it to stop. Remember what happened last time? Let's try this again. Much better. I have returned. I knew I could do it. The weather has been what you would call, I guess, technically unsettled. I prefer the word stupid. It's just been spitting and sunny and windy and snowing, and then spit and snow, and then a little rain and all that kind of stuff all day long. 2 days, except for the snow last night. That kind of sucked. But another short week. Again, hey, if you like the video, please share it, subscribe, like, comment. Love to hear from everybody. Love to see things going all over the place, and it's kind of cool to see where everybody's at. Tell me where you're from. I haven't, I know where some people are at, but I don't know where other people are at. And it's kind of fun. There's a lot of people that are regular commenters, and I just don't know where you're at. It's interesting. Little pins on a map, if you will. All right. Thanks, everybody. Got something new and cool for next week, too. Have a good weekend. Oh, here comes a helicopter. Just in time. I just want to make sure that the trailer brakes release. Fuck you.
In the meantime, keep the bugs off your glass and the bears off your ass. Catch you on the flip-flop.